set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hall again on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rodgers now to throw. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Hold on. Check.
After the interception, here's Goff. And oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
He finds Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now it's Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. To throw is gone. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Hold on. Check. 5.
Here's Gone. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're
the third down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
Out of the gun, Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Super one! Super one!
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. "13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Goff now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Hey, kill! Hey, shell! Super 66!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
What? Super one! What's up?
They'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now it's gone. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Yeah, we're close. Hey, let's go. Let's go, ground. 12, 12, 12, 12. Is that?
Goff now looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Value 3, value 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
4 down. Super.
Goff now looking to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Get 300. Get 300.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
6:30.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit, force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Hold on. Check.
Goff steps away to his left.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Here's Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Toss left to Montgomery. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Open man right side is St. Brown. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Goff.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Now Montgomery running right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Lions go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
That one taken in by Corley. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Hey, take 26.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the